I'm like, are you sure? Yeah,
Action.
I'll let you do it.
Alrighty. You're looking at it. First place.
What deck did you play?
I played Psychic deck.
What was your record?
I went 4-0.
Cool.
I chose to play this deck ever since Mind Master came back. I was toying with it for a long time and finally figured out this was a very strong, consistent list, and it performed as it should have. So, played 3 Witch, 3 Wizard, 2 Esper Girl. These are the main psychics, the Extreme Victory psychics. Which is the pretty much the only one you want to open with. Wizard is really good late game, and Esper Girl you play 2 because of Power Well. You can do crazy things. Now for the Psychic squad: Mind Master, 1 Cleric, 1 Destructotron, 1 Psyblocker, 1 Reinforced Human Psychic Borg, 1 Psychic Snail, and 1 Psychic Commander. So the reason you only need 1 of those is because Mind Master can toolbox whatever you need. If you're doing a turn 1 combo, you just summon Psyblocker as the first thing you do, call whatever they're playing, and then get rid of it and banish it, and you can get it back next turn. Same thing with Destructotron. If they have a couple back row, and it might be like a Deep Prison or Mirror Force or something that's not reactive, Destructotron just clears them, and then you can keep playing. Cleric is because it's for a combo. This is the best level 3 tuner, and then these guys are just how you OTK. He goes to 25. This lets it attack twice, and yeah.
What about the third guy you don't play?
You don't need him.
I can banish
as proven. Power Injector is the card. And now these 5 cards are the cards that I couldn't figure out what to play. If it was either more traps, I was playing TGs, and I realized like you need another monster to draw turn 1 to do something. So if you have these 5, you have these 3 as well, and you have 8 cards that you can try to get turn 1. And Raikou just solves so many problems. Hamster's to +1, and it's level 4 Earth, so like you can just flip a hamster, E-Telly for an Esper Girl, and make a Barkion, which is really strong. Yeah, these cards were just really good. And then hand traps, I played 2 Valliers and a Gores. Valier's the best hand trap in the format by far. Nothing compares. You gotta play it in almost every deck, I think, personally. And then Gores is just such a blowout of a card.
Especially in a deck like Psychics where they don't necessarily expect it.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you have this card and it gets dropped, like it instantly creates a problem for your opponent, and it can just swing the whole game, which is really good. So those are all the monsters. Spells, 3 Emergency Teleport. This is the only extender in the deck, and if you draw this card, you are more than likely winning. It starts every combo. It turns just regular normal summons into good synchro plays. And then the 1 Power Well. This card makes insane combos happen, but you also need to have the E-Telly and another Psychic, so it's kind of situational. It's horrible late game because you take so much life from it. I actually sided out every match because it loses super hard to hand traps, and that's when they all come in after game 1. Dark Hole, Heavy, Trunade are my board clears. Cut the MST. Trunade's insane, especially in this deck because I play Fiendish Chains. I actually Trunaded back 2 Fiendish Chains today, which was really insane. And then Avarice. Avarice is the most needed. Traps, 3 Fiendish. I think this is the best trap this format. Well, this and Call the Haunted, just because Trunade's running around and there's only 1 MST now, so these cards are just insane.
Inherently got more powerful.
2 Deep Prison. I'm one of the biggest fans of Deep Prison. I think at any point in the game, this card is just really good. And then the Mirror Force has the 3rd attack thing. Torrential and Judgment. So that's the main deck. Powerful. Extra deck. Armory Arm. This card is super needed. I went into this twice today, and if I didn't screw up, it would have won me the game by connecting with a Wizard to be 29, attack over 25, but I still ended up winning that game. Level 5s, Librarian, Beast, Android, and Catastor. If you do the Powerwell play, you end with these 3 on your field, which is pretty crazy. Android's really good if you can get it out early game, because then your other Psychics can banish it and bring it back, which is cute. And Beast is just game. Like, so many times I just summon Beast and just ended the game. Level 6s, Brio, Goyo, and Barkion. Barkion overperformed today. I actually don't think I summoned either of these cards. I just kept summoning Barkion because they have one back row. It's like a bottomless or something, and you just Barkion and they're just shut off.
You just make a Barkion with a bunch of little weenies. You
Yep.
can never.
The little weenies really do it. Black Rose, only level 7, didn't summon it once. Stardust, Scrap, Colossal. I didn't summon any of these. Trishula, summon this for sure, multiple times. Utopia, which is the newest edition because of Hamster. So many times you have Hamster and just like one of the shitty level 4s. Where are they? You know, well, that's an okay one, but that one's alright too. I guess they're all good. But if you have one of these, like, they don't really do much, so making a Utopia is really strong. And then the last card is Valliere. Valliere is never used, like, throughout the game unless you're literally doing the combo.
The Valliere combo?
The Valliere combo. Like, I've never, like, middle of the game been like, oh, I have 2 level 3s, let me make a Valliere. Because it's literally built for a combo. So that's the extra deck. I guess I'll show the side, even though it changes every tournament. Today I used 2 Cyber Dragons, 2 DD Crows, and a second Destructotron. This never came in. DD Crow came in. I cut Maxi from my main end side. I just think it sounds so good in theory, it just isn't the thing. The space, the best card in the format, 3 Debunk. This card is so live every single game when you side it in, so it just. And it's mostly for hand traps, but like also any deck that plays hand traps.
Like a Dandelion or a Plague or something.
Literally Dandelion, Plague, Malicious, Glow Up Bulb, Sangan, like Gores. Literally, I didn't swing for game 1 turn because I drew Debunk and I set Debunk. The next turn I attacked, Gores, not Debunk. So it's like, it's insane. 3 Light Imp. I don't care what the tournament is. I'm siding 3 of this card. There's always going to be a Lightsworn or an Agent deck, and this is just such an easy like win button. I was thinking of Gozen Match, but I still just like this card more because Gozen Match turns me off the Synchros. 2 Bottomless, great side card. You're going first. Good against machines, good against kind of like slower decks, Gravekeeper, stuff like that. And then the Chimera Tech. And that is the deck. I don't recommend it to anyone because you won't play it right. But if you want to try,
is there anything that you would
free.
change?
Is there anything I would change? Honestly, no. Maybe put Chimera Tech in the main thing, but like all of these cards.
Cut one of like the cards that you said you didn't summon at all today or something.
Yeah, but they're so situational. Like this is the card I side out against machines because you're never gonna Colossal Crash with anything. But this card's just so necessary against decks like plants and stuff that make like Scrap, Goyo, that kind of stuff. So it's just nice to have it in here.
All right, and the big question. Can you show the Mindmaster Valliere combo?
Can I show the Mindmaster Valliere combo? Are they ready for it?
I don't know. Maybe we'll show after Nats.
Should I hide it?
Maybe people should tune in after Nats to see the Mindmaster combo.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to side block the combo right now. But yeah, I guess special shout out to Side Blocker. This card is crazy. You can literally call Effect Veiler,
and then Gores at attack per game.
Call Veiler, Gores, call everything you need. If your opponent goes Tour Guide Sangan, you know someone calls Sangan, they just cry. Like this card is chef's kiss.
All right, well, thanks for the deck.